I'm Heather Lang-Cassera, Clark County, Nevada's Poet Laureate, and I am so excited to be here today with an inspirational poet and wonderful performer, Ms. AyeVee. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited.
Oh,
it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited to hear you read a poem.
Thank you.
So before we get there, if I could ask you a couple questions, I'd love to hear a little bit about your journey, how you first got into poetry.
Well, sure. So I've been writing poetry, if I'm being completely honest, since I was a little girl. So kind of started like diary entries, you know, and then they teach you like that simple ABCB format, and I felt like I was like off and running.
Yeah.
I didn't actually start performing my poetry until maybe like 4 years ago at just some local open mics, and I think everything kind of just really flowed from there in a way that I really couldn't have anticipated. So I'm humbled and I'm super grateful. And look at me now, CCTV.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Awesome, right? Thank you so much for being here. So could you tell us a little bit about where folks can find poetry here in Clark County?
Oh man, so there's so much poetry to be had here in Las Vegas and in Clark County. So right off the top of my head, every first Friday at Nevada Humanities, we have Poetry Matters. So that starts at 7 p.m. every first Friday. We have 2 or even more published authors that come, they read their poetry, we have a really good time, and best of all, it's completely complimentary to the public and all ages. So that's a really great opportunity for people to kind of see what's going on. You get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'd love to see even more folks there. So
Yes,
it's a really good
absolutely.
time. It's a great way to, start out your weekend. So
I think so. Why not, right?
awesome. Perfect.
Yes.
So I would like to hear a little bit about the poem you're going to read for us today. Maybe the inspiration behind it.
Sure. So the poem that I'm reading is called The Path Home. And I actually was inspired by that poem while I was on the Sacred Peace Walk. And if you're not too familiar with that, what that is a pilgrimage, as we like to say. So a peaceful protest from Las Vegas to Mercury, Nevada. And what we're trying to do is change the atmosphere and stop nuclear warfare, stop drone warfare. So on this 60-mile walk, I was inspired to write this poem. So it's really special to me. It's really special to just Nevada and what we're about and the beautiful landscapes of it. So I hope that, you all enjoy it. And it was actually recently published in the Double Down Nevada Humanities blog. So I'm super grateful for that as well.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to hear you read it. So
Thank you.
if you'd like to go ahead and share that with us, I'd really
Sure.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. The Path Home. I was welcomed to the desert by a flower whose petals burned as bright as a sunset. Like lights guiding me home, I followed. No question, no hesitation. I knew I was safe. Like my mother's warm embrace, nature set my pace. Blessings. Peace beneath my feet, knowing all shall pass, the universal guarantee. Peace. Whispers on the wind. The Great Spirit speaks to me. Ancestors, old friends guide me home. Solitude of thought, but never alone. Gaia moves through me. Peace. Letting go of right and wrong, yin and yang, same coin, same song, peace. Be the change, leave your cage, freedom, peace. Trusting in my feet, step by step. Time moves on and the mountain sings its song. Come along, come along. My feet slow. And the sun sets in the sky, it catches fire. Darkness reaches across the land, our mother tucking us into bed, and my head is filled with visions. Warm fire and cold breeze. The beauty is always hidden in the contrast. The thought, it comes with ease. The beauty is in the contrast. Clarity at last, answers to unasked questions, different places, different people, different mindsets, all beautifully equal. The beauty is always in the contrast. Peace. Thank you so much. Thank you
That was so
much.
beautiful.
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for sharing that resonant poem. It's so
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
Absolutely. And I just want to remind folks that they can read it as well at
Yes.
the Double Down blog at Nevada Humanities.
Yes.
And today we're actually standing outside of the Nevada Humanities Program Gallery in downtown Las Vegas. And you can
Yes.
find both Miss AyeVee and I on First Fridays at 7 p.m. where we host other poets. We listen to them read for us. We celebrate. It's a really good time.
Yes.
So we'd love to see you there.
Come down.
Yeah. So thanks so much for joining us for poetry today.
Thank you
Take care.
guys. Bye.